What's up, Binge Baes? It's your girl Blake, and I'm back with another video. Hey, and today, guys, I'm doing a cooking video. I asked Instagram, what should I make with this beef? There are two choices: were chopped cheese sandwich or meatloaf, and this is what Instagram decided, guys. Meatloaf. So that's what I'm going to make, and y'all ready for that? Because you know, chopped cheese, you just scramble up some meat and season it up, throw some cheese on, throw it on a bun, and it's cooking, but it's not as involved as meatloaf. And with my meatloaf, I don't know about y'all, but I make mashed potatoes with my meatloaf, and it's homemade. Okay, no boxes. All right, so right now I have a big pot boiling water, and then I have six russet potatoes of various sizes. I probably would have just used 4 large russet potatoes, but since they're different sizes, I just did 6. So 6 of these. I've already peeled it. I'm about to put them in the boiling water.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And 6. The reason why I peel my potatoes before I boil them, I only do that to the russet potatoes. If it was like a red skin potato or those small potato medleys, I would just boil them as is and just mash them with the skin. But for russet potatoes, because their skin is so rough and super like dirty, which you could clean it off, but I just don't like russet skin. So I peel the russet potatoes, let them boil, strain them, and then you'll see the next steps in a second. So right now I'm about to let that boil, get soft, and then start prepping my meatloaf. See you guys in a second. All right, guys, I put all my ingredients together for the meatloaf. So that is 3 pounds of organic beef, milk, garlic and herb, breadcrumbs, salt, pepper. I put a little garlic in there, onion powder because I don't have onions. So I put some onion powder in there and some Italian seasoning. And then this is seasoned as well, so that's good. And then I used this milk. And yeah, I'm about to mix it up and then form it in my pan. My pan is already greased, so I'm ready to put it in the oven, which is preheated to 450. My potatoes are still boiling, so yeah. I also have eggs in there, guys, 2 eggs. Alright, guys, I have my meatloaf formed in the pan, and the most important part is the sauce. So for my sauce, I use ketchup, mustard, and brown sugar. So I just pour this on top and then throw it in the oven. Alright, my meatloaf is in the oven. Let me check on my potatoes with a metal fork. See if they're tender. Alright, they just need a little bit longer, and I'll check back in with you guys in a second. Alright, guys, here's an update. So, you know, my meatloaf is in the oven. I put the timer on an hour, but it might have to bake a little longer since I did more meat. So right now I have my potatoes all boiled and soft. I've already drained them, and now I put a stick of butter in the pan that I was using to boil the potatoes. And now I'm about to add these 4 cloves of garlic. I'm going to saute that in the butter for a little bit, and then I'm gonna add some heavy whipping cream and let that get warm, and then add my potatoes and seasonings. this is unsalted butter. Alright guys, so my heavy whipping cream has warmed up with the butter and the chopped garlic. And now we're just gonna mash the potatoes. And once you get them all nice and smooth, we'll season them with some salt, pepper, and garlic powder. That's all I season them with. I might make them Parmesan garlic mashed potatoes. So I add a little shredded Parmesan, shaved Parmesan to it. But try to get most of all the lumps out. And it'll be like a nice whippy consistency. I'm gonna check the meatloaf in 9 minutes. And yeah, this is the update, guys. See you in a sec. All right, guys, I put the pink Himalayan salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and some shaved Parmesan in my potatoes after I got them all nice and soft. So I'm gonna just whip that around and let the cheese melt and let the seasonings get in there. And we're done with the mashed potatoes, guys. Super easy. So if you don't do homemade mashed potatoes, you should, because it tastes so much better than what is it, the box or whatever the other potatoes come in. Yes, honey. Yes, look at the cheese. Oh, yes, baby. So those are done. The garlic Parmesan mashed potatoes. Let's see. Let me look at my meatloaf just to check on it. It smells so good right now. Baby, when I tell you. Yes, ma'am. Yes to the ma'am, honey. So I'm probably gonna keep this in here for another 20 minutes, and then I cover it lightly because I don't want to mess up the glaze. I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, guys, the meatloaf is out of the oven. That extra 20 minutes did it. I just cut into it because you always want to check to make sure your meat is done on the inside. Plus my thermometer broke, so I need to get me a new one. That reminds me. Anyways, guys, I'm about to plate these meals, and then you guys can watch me eat my first bite. Oh my gosh, I love this meatloaf. It's so good. See you guys in the next. All right, guys, I have my plate. Now I have an end piece because I like the end pieces, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it right in front of you guys. Let me say my grace. Amen. All right. I already know it's gonna be bomb because I've tasted my meatloaf. And this is y'all's choice. And also, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I might pose more questions asking you guys what's for dinner and let you guys vote. But this has the meatloaf and the mashed potatoes on it. Now y'all know. It's so good. Mashed potatoes bomb. Meatloaf bomb. It tastes so good, you guys. Honey, baby. Alright, guys, make sure you try that recipe. Let me know down in the comments if you like it. And yeah, binge is something positive to you guys. And I'll see you in another video.